Duke, no longer favored to win everything.
Untrue.
Oh, give me a break. No longer favored to win everything.
So Zion Williamson, as I'm sure everyone out there knows, Zion Williamson.
He doesn't suck. It sucks that he got hurt.
Stepped down too hard, ripped right through his shoe. Nice job, Nike. Strong work. Ripped right through his shoe, twisted his knee. So
Paul George's shoe,
calling it
right?
And Paul George is fired up. You know, and it is the.
I love that he called it. I love that
number one shoe worn in the NBA.
In the NBA.
Paul George.
How come we haven't seen it with another NBA player then?
I don't know.
Have we?
So rips his shoe.
We?
What?
Has anyone else ripped a shoe like that?
And you know everyone's saying that it's because Zion is
a monster.
He is, but it's.
I mean, give me a break. Like
they put in 20 minutes on this.
At what point is it the manufacturer's problem?
So
that like a giant rips the shoe. Yeah. I mean, I think it sucks that it happened. It's horrible.
It's awful, and Nike should be held responsible for.
Well, we disagree completely on this. No, I don't think Nike should be held responsible. How long has he had the shoes? I mean, I think Nike
I'm sure it was a brand new shoe.
Every game?
I'll bet that.
Every game.
I'll bet they got brand new shoes for that game. I'll bet they got brand new shoes. It was the Duke Carolina game. I'll bet they got brand new shoes.
You really think so?
I'll bet.
Brand new shoes for the game?
I'll bet.
Okay.
I don't know.
I withdraw. I withdraw my statement.
I don't know that.
Nike should be. There should be some kind of responsibility.
Even if they're not new shoes, it's half a season.
It's just so easy to blame. We don't know any facts. Like to just blame the company. Just blame a company for anything. People fucking slide in the somebody falls on ice in a parking lot. Insert business, and it's the business's fault. Give me a break, man. This is a joke.
But that's
a joke.
I mean, I feel like there's certain times when an athlete is depending on their equipment to be reliable.
They certainly are.
And to have a shoe explode the way it did is a little bit. This is a little bit different than the normal.
All I'm saying, listen, and I'm saying nothing negative about the fact. Listen,
how is this any different?
The young man has. All I'm saying is this. Let me just say this, okay? We don't have any of those facts. Maybe it was too small. Maybe there's so many things that could be thrown in. I'm just saying
So you don't think Nike should be held responsible at all? Like at all?
What do you want? They're already getting. I guarantee you, this is going to damage their sales.
I'm not going to hold the Filipino boy that put the shoe together responsible. I'm going to have to hold the
guy who's pulling down $50 million a year. I get it, but
anyways, the point is his shoe blew out, his knee hurts, but grade 1 sprain. It turns out they just said today probably back in the next game or two. The question is,
so how bad do you?
Should he be?
No, I don't think he should be.
I think he should come back.
I think he should absolutely not come back at all and prepare himself for the NBA. I think that's in the young man's best interest.
You're a real piece of shit.
I think it is really, really intelligent to do so. I think it's no different than what I think it's no different than what
I cannot even believe
what gentlemen
right
do in NCAA football. Right if they get injured, okay, he should not risk a bigger injury. He should make sure that he's recovered properly. You're not letting me finish. If he's ready for the listen, if it's a grade 1 sprain, if it's truly a grade 1 sprain,
your answer has been said. You don't think he should come back. That's it.
I don't think he should come back. He should go to the NBA.
So
should work. He'll be on the Knicks. That's it.
Someone comes to Krzyzewski, sees someone or any coach. They see somebody in their living room. They say, "Hey, you're going to come play for me." "Hey, yes, coach, I'm signing. I'm playing with you. I've signed. I'm going to play with you." And so they sign and they come and play because
you just opened it up.
No, wait a second. Wait a second. No. Stop. The NCAA is a mess. They've got to do something about their rule. That's not the point. The point is we have a system that we work within. Whether you like the system or not, it doesn't matter. It is the system.
I'm talking about the Krzyzewski point. You have Krzyzewski show up in your living room, a dude who's making how many $1 million a year, and then you expect a young man who's got the talent that he has to risk another injury from this point on? BS, dude. Hey, that guy's made his money, and Coach K's amazing. And he probably deserves every penny. I'm saying that, but this guy deserves it.
He is a college basketball player. Until they change the rules and until they say you can go straight to the pros, he's a college basketball player. He's a college basketball player. If he is healthy and he is healthy enough to play, he should play.
I'm going to tell you this.
Hey, I get it. No. I get it. Because the system is a mess, and I get it. If he says, man, I talk to my family, I talk to my parents, I just don't think that it's smart for me. I get it. I don't love it. But
whose parents who would not say, honey, dude, you don't just you were injured.
Whose parents will say, what? You made a commitment to play for a team for a season, and now it's okay for you to just
like
not
he's
do
fighting
it.
for a war for the United States for his country.
That's
dramatic?
You're talking about being fucking dramatic.
Is that dramatic?
That's such...
Risking an injury to ruin...
such a fucking myopic
ruin a career.
statement.
How much is he going to make? How much is he going to make if the Knicks draft him?
That is so ridiculous.
But tell me how much he's going to make if the Knicks draft him. That's what I'm asking.
That is not the point.
Don't risk that money, dude.
Oh, yeah. It's all about... Of course. It's all about the money. Of course. It's all about the money. You're a fucking idiot.
He played, asshole. He
Anyways.
played. He did what he was supposed to do. He went through the system's rules, and he got injured. So if his injury could ever recur,
a knee sprain, it's not even...
It's grade 1.
What's that mean? This is
It's
good.
the lightest.
This is going to be awesome.
It's the lightest of all of them.
The lightest of all of them or the worst of all of them?
It's the lightest of all of them.
Is it?
Yes, it's the least worst. Absolutely. Asshole. Of course it is.
Everyone remember this.
A grade 3. What is it? I'm editing this, Dick. I'll do whatever
you should,
I want.
Yeah, cut out. You should cut some stuff out. Let's move on.
Well, why don't you explain it to me?
Jim Boeheim.
Explain it to me.
Jim Boeheim.
Explain it to me.
Explain
it to the infidels.
I'm not.
Educate the savages.
No, I'm not. Jim Boeheim.
This guy just bleeds Duke blue, and it doesn't matter what you say. Anything that doesn't have them winning the tournament affects him. So that's it.
Hey,
bullshit. This kid should just go to the NBA.
I think that this has nothing to do with Duke. This is any college. If
he did what he's supposed to do, he played until he got hurt.
But he's not out for the season. He's not injured for the season. He didn't have a season-ending injury.
Is he going to be the number 1 draft? Is he going to be the top pick?
Whether he continues to play or not, he's probably the number 1 pick. Yes.
Not if he gets injured again.
So how many times do you think
Greg Oden?
How many times? What is that? That had nothing to do with his draft stock.
That has everything to do with the guy.
He didn't get injured. No.
Oh, he got injured right when he went in. But an injury can affect an entire career.
Good one. You're right.
No, he went in Portland, right?
You've proved absolutely nothing.
Come on, I have. It's
how many times do you think a top 5 draft pick got injured and they fell out of the top 5? How many times do you think that's happened?
Let's be specific.
0.
Let's be specific in the NBA. Because in the NFL and other sports, an injury can really affect someone's draft stock.
Of course, we're talking about the.
What I'm saying is, it's all an even playing field with guys spending money, owners spending money.
It's not an even playing field. Football and basketball are different. Football and basketball are different.
Of course they are.
But
it's an absurd statement.
But you're saying they're the same.
I hate him.
It's an even playing field.
I hate you so much.
Did you or did you not just say it's an even?
With owners spending money, with people spending money on their businesses and players, dude. When people spend money, when people are spending money,
I think that for college basketball,
there was a linebacker from Notre Dame who got injured and then got drafted by the Cowboys.
I think that
he fell rounds.
I think that
dude.
It's good.
I can't remember his name.
Good job. Strong. You should always bring up stuff that you can't really back up.
Remember, I know exactly. Fuck you. I said he was a linebacker, dude, and I'm right. He didn't play until last season, and he's great. But guess what? That injury could have nagged and all the way. Also, by the way, just so you know, and I know you're a medical professional, but guess what? I've seen what players say when they're injured, when they injure their knees, and when you injure your knee, it is never the fucking same. Ever. And I've seen that from players. So, whatever, dude. Go risk it. Go risk injuring it in the tournament in March Madness and trying to win it for Duke. Because you know what? You committed to them and they're giving so much to you. Bullshit. Go make your money.
Hear that, kids? Don't worry about commitments. Just go make
I didn't say that.
Just go make your money.
How are they committed to him?
You just go make your money.
Give me a break.